Hey everybody, Kat here. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're having a great day. It's Monday morning, Easter Monday here in Canada and the UK, a continuation of the Easter holidays. It's a long weekend. Just about everything is open today, with the exception of government offices and banks. That's why in Britain they call it a bank holiday. So it was a fairly interesting Easter, wasn't it? I mean, that speech from the king, we've talked about it. Not a particularly Christian one, if you consider what he said about Islam and Judaism. No place in a Christian Easter message when you're the head of the church. I don't know. I don't think it's just my opinion. I think he fell short of the mark and he disappointed Christians, and perhaps it's all part of his agenda. You know, we know he's a mother weffer, World Economic Forum guy. We've seen the pictures. He was one of the original members, so he's knee deep in the agenda, and they haven't been too good to the Christians as of late, if you've noticed around the world. But anyway, we got another surprise at the Easter service. Yep, the royals did attend, the king and Camilla. All the ones you would expect, with the exception of Catherine and William and the kids. No, they stayed at Amner Hall in Norfolk. And that's another thing that has people concerned. We know because he said himself, William, he's not that into religion. He's not that serious about the church. These are not great revelations from a guy. And he's not just a guy. He's a guy that's going to be king. Sooner than expected, if what I've been saying all along is right. He's a guy that's going to be king. And with that, supreme leader of the Church of England, which he doesn't appear to care about at all. Who's more dangerous? Who's more dangerous? We've got King Charles, who seems to equate the Christian faith with Islam and Judaism, and they're all equal and they're all the same, but they're not. And as head of the church, he should be the guy making sure that that distinction is kept for the faithful, that he's supposed to defend and protect. Can you imagine? Failing on all counts. Or what's worse, William, soon to be king, that doesn't care at all. Hasn't studied them at all. Has no opinion. He's just lukewarm about the whole thing. And we know what the Bible says about the lukewarm. Well, but whether you're a believer or not, should you be a monarchist or should you be living in a Commonwealth country where the monarch is your head of state, like it is here in Canada, then it's important to you that the guy that is supposed to be at the head of it all is at least faithful to his office. If we have a president or a prime minister or that is not faithful to their office, is a traitor to their office, we try to get rid of them. But Charles is just openly defying church teachings. William is openly denying it has any importance at all. So I don't know what direction this monarchy is heading. I know there's going to be some big changes soon. Whether it's going to be for the better or not, that remains to be seen. And on the west coast of America, we've got the non-royals. Well, at least one of them, Harry, wasn't around. Meghan, can you imagine? Because she knew there was going to be church attendance pictures. She knew that there was going to be pictures of the walk. She probably expected William and Catherine and the kids to be there. So she, of course, had to set something up. And don't fool yourself with this Instagram. It's a setup, guys, just like everything else. Do you think that Meghan, in all her morning glory and designer outfit and jewelry, lurking out of the trees by the side of the road at the end of her driveway, with at least one cameraman, because who took the picture? They just were out for a morning walk, I guess, and magically a family of ducks appear. And like she's never seen them before. Look at those facial expressions, overacting. That's Meghan, everything she does. She's not even a good actress, right? But look at how contrived this is. Like she wants us to believe she was just like outside on her lawn, and ducks just happened to be coming by, and what a moment, what a surprise. How stupid does she think we are? But this is what Meghan does all the time. Her whole life, the way she presents herself, it's just one photo op after another. I've said it before and before. There's no substance to this woman. She just knew there's probably going to be a picture of Catherine this weekend, so she had to put one out too. And, now she's trying to tout this whole Earth Mother persona. So she's outside communing with ducks. Mother Nature, because we know Catherine's been talking about how her connection with nature has helped her through her cancer. So Meghan has to play Mother Nature. The whole thing is ridiculous, and you just wish it would stop. Meghan reacts and responds to everything like a 14-year-old girl does. Honestly, that's what's happening. It's just insane. So we got an out-of-touch king, an out-of-reach Prince of Wales, and a just out-to-friggin' lunch Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Almost said Duke and Duchess of Sussex on the West Coast. Just hamming it up and trying to stay relevant. The whole bloody thing is turning into a circus. But I'll tell ya, not my circus, not my monkeys. Have a great day, everybody. Happy Easter Monday. Like, subscribe, leave me a comment. I want to know what you think about all this. And we'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye for now.